Hey guys, we are live at Phoenix Fan Fusion. We do apologize that we are running late. It is super busy today. There are like 10 times more people than there were today.
There's so many cool costumes. We couldn't stop talking to people.
I know, and we couldn't stop getting stopped. So we do apologize, guys. If you are here, then you totally understand. So again, we are CosTalke Live. We are a local cosplay talk show that streams live every Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard or Mountain Standard. Pacific Daylight or Mountain Standard Time. We're Arizona, guys.
Fine Arizona time.
Fine Arizona time. We don't follow the rules.
We don't do daylight savings.
Yes. My name is Jinx Cosplay. I've been cosplaying for over 20 years here in Phoenix, Arizona. Dressed up as Sailor Mars today, and my lovely co-host.
Hi, I am Liz from Ambrose Cosplay. I've been cosplaying for about 10 years now. I'm one of the other Arizona local hosts, and I am the Scarlet Witch today.
Actually, she's Elizabeth Olsen.
That's right.
I
am the actual real Elizabeth Olsen, you guys.
So if you guys, yes, we are live right now. If you want to know where we are, you can actually find us and not be creepy, because we're telling you, we are at the Phoenix Convention Center's second floor in room 229 in the Blue Ribbon Army Cosplay Lounge. Blue Ribbon Army is the volunteer group. They help out a lot with Phoenix Fan Fusion, and they have this amazing cosplay lounge where you can go, come and relax, and they have repair kits and people to help you. And let me tell you, if you have not heard about CosBond is an amazing product that they've made just for cosplayers, that they actually donated supplies to the lounge to help them out. And it's incredible. In fact, I went up there to get some equipment to show, and they even ran out of some stuff. The most is the Enforcer. It's the black Reinforcer, permanent enforcing protection, single-sided peel and stick. It is 100-pound pull-tested strength. So that has gone quick because it is a lifesaver. And Liz has got over there the double stick. What do you got there?
Yeah, it's the double stick CosPond. This will attach foam, fabric, thermoplastics. And I have personally used this myself on Mandalorian armor that was 3D printed, as well as has some foam attachments. I've used it to attach the Velcro to the jetpack, which is very heavy. The jetpack is about 8 pounds. To attach it to that back plate. CosBond is not messing around, you guys. It works. Like, I was not convinced until I saw it and wore it. It absolutely works. Please give it a try. If you're like, I don't know how to attach this to this on my cosplay, try CosBond. They probably have a specific CosBond for it, and it does work well.
Yes, and they have this really cool tool, which is used for lights, but I could think of a billion things that it could be used for. It's if you can see it, it's like a strip, like 2 strips. The center strip is clear and not sticky. They have here for using for lights, so you can put like a light strip in between it. You can fold it over itself. This is really cool stuff. The EL and LED wire manager, but I could see a billion other uses for it, honestly. So guys, if you have not checked out what CosBond is, you need to, because they generously donated all this stuff for our cosplay lounge.
And it is permanent.
Yeah,
Do not stick 2 things together that are not meant to be stuck together.
Yes.
It is permanent, absolutely.
So let's start with our first guest. Come on over here. You will not recognize her from yesterday. Wherever you can sit.
Wherever you have room.
Okay, yeah.
Please.
All right. So we have with us the magical Ursula, and she was dressed yesterday as Vanellope. So if you remember Troublemaking Cosplay, here she is. So let's hear about your cosplay and take it over.
So it started really easy a couple months ago when I was at Ren Fair. I was just going to do a simple Ursula with a black corset and a purple skirt, whatever. And then it just kept evolving and evolving. And then Brenda asked me if I would do the steampunk fashion show that's tomorrow, and so I just sort of went with it and made it more steampunky.
So that sounds like a theme in your, relationships.
Yeah.
Things kept getting it on.
We do that. You start out with a simple plan, and next thing you know, that plan just explodes. Especially when a cosplay comes together really fast.
Can you talk about some of that on your outfit now?
So Flotsam and Jetsam. And
I can hold this for you.
Yeah, you can hold my trident. Mm-hmm. The trident, the tentacles, and Flotsam and Jetsam are from fun.com. And then the rest of it is bits and pieces put together. I was talking to Brenda today, and she said upcycle cosplay is what we kind of do. We find pieces and we put it together with upcycle. But Yeah, and I made it so that the backpack could also be part of the design too,
Ooh.
up here. So it's an Ursula backpack.
So the straps kind of fit in with the outfit.
And so I made the straps kind of be a part of it, so that way I was like, hey, it works.
Nice. So you look amazing. There's so many great details. If you guys can't see the sequins on her tentacles, there's I see flotsam and jetsam here, and even on this trident is gorgeous. You added these details. Yeah. So there's beads. There's this beautiful starfish brooch I'm seeing, and some gears. So
yeah, I live near a Hobby Lobby. Unfortunately,
Hobby Lobby.
I would prefer Michael's, but Hobby Lobby just seems to have the collection.
Yeah.
So I'm frequently saying I'm going to Hobby Lobby. I'll be right back.
Why didn't you go to Hobby Lobby today? I was tired.
And sometimes I find what I'm looking for. It's interesting when seashells are in fashion and when they're not. But yeah, like sometimes I strike it rich there, and sometimes I don't. Like I wanted to use seashells across the top, and I couldn't find a seashell that I like, so I used rose petals because they kind of look like seashells.
Oh
So
yeah,
they're softer because I didn't want to have something that would break.
Yeah, pointy things in your bosom, right?
No one likes that. But I like that idea, and then it also has that organic nature of being underwater.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just bits and pieces, lots of things.
Yes.
Making it happen.
You look amazing. So I know she's running off to go do a photo shoot. So thank you so much for joining us again. Yep, that was Troublemaking Cosplay.
Bye.
Oh, she did it. Yay, woohoo. So I've got a couple of comments before we bring on our next guest. Cool Gamer says hello from YouTube. Thank you so much.
Hi, Cool Gamer.
Hi, thank you so much for tuning in every time. And we also have Julius Deveza on Facebook, Sailor Mars and Scarlet Witch. Yes.
We're going for a red theme.
Yeah, we're very fiery. Like you're the fiery redhead, but I'm like the fire archer.
That's right.
So we've got a couple other friends we'd love to bring on. I believe it is Spider Gwen. And you want to come on too at the same time? Yeah. So Spider Gwen. So introduce yourself. Talk about your costume, your experience. You take the mic. Just take the wheel.
Yeah. All right, hey guys. I'm Sparkinson Adventure, Sparkinson Cosplay. I'm Spider Gwen today. I love gender bending. I love the fact that in Arizona in the summer, I brought 6 spandex versions of change. Being chilled today, having a good time. But I've been cosplaying for 8 years. It's that one's fault. The witch down there.
I thought you were talking about him.
No, it's your fault. No. A couple years ago, someone said, "Hey, do you want to be my Ken doll?" And I said, "Yeah."
You know what?
And then
if you let me dress
this was
you,
birthed
it's
into
like
what this mess
like
is
you
now.
never feed a stray cat, right? Because they just keep coming back.
Yeah. Now we're getting redressed for another convention coming soon. Upgraded versions of what we did then, so it'll be super fun.
That's
Exciting.
right. We're coming full circle.
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
So here you go. Take the mic. Tell us all about it.
Well, I'm Derek Barrias. Lobo of Steel is my handle. I've been cosplaying maybe like almost 10 years now. It's been a while, yeah. Been published a few times in magazines. DC Fandom actually featured me from that was so much fun, yeah. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Great friends, met these guys through it, and we've done so many things together now, photo shoots every week. Was it once
every
a year?
week?
I wish every week.
Who are you?
I live in California, so actually San Diego area.
So you can see how dedicated he is, that he's always here. I actually asked him, I'm like, where do you live?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's their fault. I've never been to Arizona until these guys, so. Yeah.
So who are you dressed as?
I'm actually as your son, technically, so. So Billy, also known as Wiccan, and this is based off of the Luciano design that they've had lately in his Hulkling and Wiccan series. I just love that one, love the representation.
Yeah.
And did you make?
Yeah, so the cape itself, I made myself. The bodysuit, I was like, no, we're going to just easy peasy that. But the cape, yeah, it's all, the buckle itself is EVA foam with flexi paints. And then also the cape, it's just a whole bunch of mishmash. It's a fabric that I've had to add a whole bunch of piping to and then just tailor the way I needed it. And for the last typing, because I'm getting that through a machine was going to be a mess. It was actually just puff paint just to get that nice detail in there.
Yeah, sometimes those little shortcuts you just gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just save the mental madness. Yeah.
Yes. So tell us why Spider Gwen? Or wait, is this Gwen?
This is Gwen, Spider Gwen, not Gwen.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel when I have seen Spider Gwen, different renditions of her, I've always fell in love with the power she has behind her suit and just being who she is. And so it was like, I've loved Spider-Man. I have multiple spider suits. And then when I saw the Miles Morales Spider-Man, right, Into the Spider-Verse, I saw that suit and I was like, that's it. That's the Gwen suit I'm getting. So I got it, and just, the independence of Gwen.
Yeah. And what else are you cosplaying this weekend?
Yesterday I did Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, the original, and then I did Diva from Overwatch.
Oh
so I did Diva last night. That might come back. It was a lot of fun.
So
It was like the first. It is in my Instagram story.
what am I making?
Yeah, I thought about you as I was like putting on the little pink like triangles on my cheeks. I was like, "Oh, Jess would love this." I'm also doing Nightwing tonight, so we're doing a photo shoot DC Nightwing, and then tomorrow I'm doing Harley Quinn. I'm doing Birds of Prey Harley Quinn.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
With
so it'll be a lot of fun. No jacket,
No.
too hot for
But it
vinyl
is the
in
white
Arizona.
sweatshirt. It's
Yes,
like
but
suspenders
the
and
tiny shorts and
Yeah.
like the crop top. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
If you do, you can bring it here and leave it. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Yeah, and then use it for photos if you want.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Good
Yeah.
point.
What about you?
So yesterday I did a casual cosplay of like Tony Stark, and then later on when I was helping with the drag show behind the scenes, I did a gingerbread black cat. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
Black cat, because there's lots.
Felicia, yeah. So Felicia Hardy from Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that huge white wig, all the
Yeah.
white fur and the black.
Lots
Sorry,
of
I
fur.
guess
Lots of
the-
fur.
The fur.
Lots of nails.
Bottom jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It was very fitting for the drag show, but it was a lot of fun. And then tomorrow I'm going to be using my Kingdom Hearts cosplay, so it's going to be the darker Terra, so Terra Nort. So that'll be fun, and I'm actually doing that with her. Yeah, she's going to be Aqua.
Yeah,
That's right.
because you guys actually have a really beautiful spread in Cosplay Realm magazine.
Yes.
Yes.
The power of friendship. It is beautiful. They did a great job on it. But we did have our Kingdom Hearts cosplays featured in Cosplay Realm magazine for their video game issue, which I believe is the March issue.
Mhm.
They didn't say anything until about like halfway through March, but
Yeah, they don't.
they're like, the issue's out and you're in it, and I was like, oh, that's great
Yeah.
news.
They're really cool. And you guys, a little bit about Cosplay Realm magazine is like it prints on demand, so you can order even back issues. But yeah, you can get these full colors. Like they're gorgeous, full color magazines. Sometimes they have write ups and lots of stuff, and it's just filled with people that have submitted cosplayers from all over the place. So it's
You can also buy digital copies too.
Yes, you can. I love to have physical copies. I'm one of those people.
Right, me too.
So, yeah, but definitely something really cool to look into. I'm wondering Rosalina, Diana, did we get somebody? Or okay, are we ready to switch out? Okay, all right. So, let's take a photo. Yes. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Is there any last words you want to share?
If you're hanging out at Phoenix Fan Fusion tomorrow, we have cosplay karaoke from noon to 6. So 6 hours,
I'll be there.
any point in time, stop by, have a lot of fun.
What's the
It'll be a good time. I don't know.
Okay.
But I will
Oh
let
my
you know.
gosh,
Listen,
you
you didn't know where you were.
About not knowing my panel rooms.
And here I am, just like on it.
Yeah.
Just listen for the sound of singing. Just
Yes.
follow the sound of music.
And again, and your handle again.
Sparkinson Adventure on Instagram and all the places.
Just pretty much if anybody else out there in cosplay, just have a great time. Enjoy it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. And again, guys, we will put their information out on our Facebook page if you want to follow them, because you should, because they're really cool and we know them and they're friends. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the event. Yeah.
Thank you for being on the show.
So it is so much busier today. We've got lots of people. Come on down. We've got lots of people that we want to showcase, and we only have an hour. So let's go. Hi, how are you? So you're part of the Mando group. Yeah. Are you able to sit there, or do you want to sit there?
She's already in the chair.
Okay,
We're not
I know,
going to ask
there's
her
like
to sit
two
twice.
different- Yeah, so I'm going to hand you the mic. You tell us your name, what you're cosplaying as, and I just want to hear you talk about your cosplay and your experience. Okay. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, so is this an original Mando?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about it. How'd you get this idea?
So a long
your
time
name.
ago.
And your name?
My name is Jordan, and I got this idea from a long time ago when I went to an LA convention and I saw Mando, and this is when the new Star Wars movie came out, and I just said, hey, I want to do a Star Wars cosplay. And the funniest thing happened. I ordered a Red Royal Guard helmet. I got a Mandalorian helmet in the mail. And the company never responded to us saying, hey, can we have our actual helmet? And we got a refund, and then I kept it.
You just kept the helmet?
And then just over a course of 2 years, I've been working on it and building it up.
I love that story. Oh my gosh. So with the color scheme, the black and white, very cool. Like,
Thank you.
is this like an original character that you've come up with, or?
Yes, this is my original character.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. Her name is Ainami Dree. She's Mandalorian, obviously. Her signet is an Akale. And she was born, raised on Mandalore. The purge happened, and her family all left and went to Vindaxa, which is home of the Akales, and that's how she got her signet. And she became kind of a bounty hunter, and just kind of started wandering the galaxy. She actually does have a burn scar on the right side of her face. I just didn't do it today. And she got that.
Covered it with makeup.
Yeah, she just covered it with makeup. And what happened is she was going on a bounty. They set an explosive. It blew up and basically burn scarred the right side of her face. And yeah, so I tried recreating it by just putting.
What a cool backstory.
I want to comment because I have full view of your control pad. Is that a calculator?
Yeah,
I love that.
So
Talk
cute.
about upcycling cosplay.
Yes.
Now, you said you ordered the helmet. What about the rest of the armor? Did you make it? Did you order it?
Yes, so I started with motorcycle armor that I had, and then I just kind of started experimenting with foam armor, and I made all of this. It's all handmade, all of the foam. Oh, yeah, sure. All of this is cut and made by me, and I just kind of followed some templates online, just got some ideas from other people that I've seen do Mandos. This is a gauntlet made by Disney, actually, and what I did is I just cut it off of what it originally was and just put the foam under it.
You know what? Lobo of Steel, who was literally just on the show minutes ago, did the exact same thing for his Mando. So great minds think alike.
And how long have you been cosplaying?
I've been cosplaying for, this is going to be my 5th year now.
Would you say Star Wars is like your main fandom, or do you kind of have a lot of fandoms?
I have a lot, but Star Wars is definitely one of the main ones.
Okay, which is your favorite episode of the 9?
The 9?
The 9 movies.
9 movies. Oh, Revenge of the Sith.
Oh,
I got to say, it's the third one.
Right.
You can't beat that lightsaber battle at the end. I mean, there isn't a better one in the whole series.
So, okay, I'm going to ask you a question. So we know it's hot here in Arizona, and do you spend most of your time wearing the helmet, or did you plan on carrying it? Like, what was your plan to stay cool in this outfit?
I mainly was just going to kind of be off and on with the helmet. I knew I stay inside all the time, so I knew I was going to stick inside and I also take frequent breaks, drink a lot of water. And it's not too terribly hot, surprisingly. It gets hot if I'm standing in the sun, but I just kind of make sure I regulate myself. I take off my helmet quite frequently if I want to look at something or if I just need to breathe and look around, because the vision is not the greatest.
I have a Mandalorian armor myself, and I could not agree more. The vision is not the greatest in those helmets.
So I'm going to hand you back your helmet, and thank you so much for spending time with us on this show. We're going to give you a little sticker so you can see it. If you have anyone that wants to watch it, it stays on after a broadcast, so you can always share it out to Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Any last tip or word of advice or anything else you want to say to our viewers or attendees?
Don't be nervous to go up to people and ask for pictures. That is my main thing, because I've seen so many cosplayers and I was like, oh, I want to take a picture with them. And then I immediately back out because I was too scared to. So don't be afraid. A lot of people are really nice about it and will say yes. So just if you want a picture with them, approach them.
I love that advice.
Yes.
Most cosplayers, unless they're like eating or actively like fixing a piece of their costume, or perhaps washing their hands like in the restroom or something, would love to take a picture with you. So please ask them. Don't be afraid to ask.
Yeah.
They would love that.
And I'd rather you ask than like kind of try and take a picture from
don't
afar because
be
you're
sneaky
scared
about it.
or shy.
Just ask them.
Just
They
ask.
would love to.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Jordan, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your event. Okay,
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yes, so we've got lots of people waiting. So Diana's going to send us the next cosplayer. Who's next? Diana?
Come on over.
Hi.
You can sit by me. You can sit by her.
You
Whatever you
absolute
want.
queen.
Please come on.
Yes. So
Room.
we're going to hand you the mic and just let us know your name, what you're dressed as. Oh, she's got the mic over there for you. And, we just want to hear from you and your experience in cosplay, how long you've been cosplaying. So go ahead.
Well, I'm Denise Muir, and I've been
Oh, and we can talk. The audience is there.
I've been seriously cosplaying for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
But got really into it in 2016 when I joined Blue Ribbon Army.
Yes.
And just totally met like-minded people who enjoy all kinds of different things. So I just love cosplay. When something inspires me, I like to do research and see, what I can make of a costume. So I kind of just plan my life around the next event and then the next event. So the last 3 years have been pretty trying. I still was costuming, but really didn't have any place to go. So now we're just all back into it.
You've just been set free. Yeah. So tell us about what you're wearing today.
Okay, well, thank goodness cosplay transcends gender, age, and body type.
Absolutely.
Because I just had an affinity with Lagertha from Vikings, a warrior, a mother, a wife, and I just knew I had to cosplay her.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. So how long have you been coming to Phoenix Time Fusion?
Oh my goodness, on and off for 20 years.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Actually, the first one I went to was in 2003 when it was called Cactus Comic Con. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
And it used to be held in various other places like the Glendale Civic Center, the Mesa. Oh, I think it was in a hotel in Mesa. So, yeah. Have you been to any other cons as well?
Well, a few months ago, I always enjoy the Tucson Steampunk Con, the Wild West Tucson.
Yes, that's one on my list. I have not been.
And then the Mad Monster Ball's coming up, so I have a costume. I'm getting ready for that.
Yay!
And like I said, it's just working to buy costume stuff and then waiting for the next event.
That is cosplay life. That is such a mood. Now, I would love to talk to you a little bit more about, because we're in an age where now everybody's cosplaying, and you see people of all ages cosplaying. How do you feel yourself as being, considered more of an over 30, over 40, over 50s?
At 65, I have more expendable money.
Yeah.
So my kids are adults, and one of them is here. He's 40.
Wow.
And,
is he cosplaying?
He is cosplaying.
That's so fun.
He's in a kilt. He's cosplaying actually one of our ancestors.
Oh, wow.
So that's fun. And my other son and his wife, oh my goodness, they are really into cosplay also. They're in Iceland, so they're not here right now, but they do costume design.
They cosplay in Iceland?
No, they're just on vacation.
Oh.
Otherwise, they'd
I
be
was
here
like,
with
wow.
But, I wouldn't doubt it if they're cosplaying there, because they managed to put some kind of accessory on that's kind of cosplayish no matter where they are.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So I think it rubbed off on my kids because I made a huge deal out of Halloween.
Yeah, we did a lot of fun stuff for Halloween too.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any last tip or advice or anything you want to say?
I just would say, as children, we all love dressing up, and some of us just didn't grow out of it. And if at all you were interested in it in some way or another, just give it a try.
Yeah.
And you don't, the community's huge and very accepting. And that's one thing I love about it.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your insight with us, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of the con. Go ahead and pass that back to Liz. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being on our show. Oh my gosh.
We've got lots of
hair
people.
though.
Yeah, come on down.
So good.
Yes, I love the hair. We've got lots of people, and this is a really cool prop coming, y'all.
Right. Oh my
Come on,
goodness.
pick wherever you can sit. It's up to your
wherever you would
comfortability.
like.
Yo, this is cool.
I feel like the prop gets its own chair.
Yeah, you could if you want to prop it up or
Like,
prop it
okay,
against your-
I definitely want to know about
How
this.
will that-
Is it a sword?
Let's see, will it
Like,
stay? Whoop.
What?
Oh, there we go.
What is it?
So, this cosplay is from the game Transistor. I don't know if the viewers have heard about Hades. Same studio,
Oh,
just
yeah.
a different
Yeah,
older
here.
game.
You talk to her. I'll give you
Oh,
the mic.
okay.
Yeah, so introduce yourself, your name, and yeah, go ahead.
And who you're dressed as?
All right. So, my friends call me Red, and this character is my namesake. The game, she's also called Red. And basically, the main reason I started cosplaying at all. And actually, currently, this is my only cosplay. Maybe I'll go try some different costumes in the later years. Yeah, that's all about.
Well, if you find one that you love, I mean,
Right?
that is a cool prop. So I'm not familiar with the game. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Is this a sword? Like, what is this?
So the story is that this guy is one big giant sentient sword that used to be a person, specifically the lover of the character I'm cosplaying. And the game follows their adventure through this beautiful city called Cloudbank. And something's gone wrong in Cloudbank, and they're trying to find out what's going on and if they can fix it.
That sounds so like creative. Like
The game is great. The art is great. The music is great. It's a piece of art itself, and the gameplay is fun enough.
Can I touch it?
Did you make this?
Not myself. So I have commissioned some great people to work with me for the plexiglass because I have had nothing to cut it with. However, I did create the blueprint and I did figure out the logistics of like how to layer the plexiglass so that we can have the LEDs
That
in
is
there.
amazing.
And they were great because originally I didn't plan this to be a dome. It was just a flat, and they were like, "Do you want it domed?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, please!"
I feel like the dome like makes it. Like I was looking at it from afar and I'm wondering
it's kind
how
of
you did
supposed
that.
to look like an eye, and
That's what
they
I
did
thought.
a great job with it.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
And then the handle I made myself. There's a lot of like fun materials in here. So we have balls of wood and some shelves, and then we get to the more creative part: an old broom, toilet paper rolls filled out with foam, and then a Coca-Cola can.
That is so creative.
The cap of I think it was medicine. So that's how I can like open it and like check on the electronics. And some friends helped me with the electronics. Currently, it's an A23 battery powering it, which is gonna chug through about 3 more minutes, which is why I switched right before I came.
Hopefully you guys are writing this down as research for your next costume. So you're saying this was your only cosplay that you have right now?
Yeah, the only and the first one. My debut would have been in 2016, but that was the prop ban year.
Oh, that's we were there. We
had
remember.
the sword already, and I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna come in my pretty dress, which is also custom, by the way. It was also an experience to like figure out like how to tailor this because it's sort of a fantasy fashion.
Yeah.
And I again worked with some great people who helped me do the dress.
So it sounds like this is not your first time at Phoenix Fan Fusion.
No, in fact, Fan Fusion was the reason I originally came to Phoenix, and now I live here. So
you folks heard it here first. Fan Fusion is just that good.
it's just that good. It brings
It is
people
just
in, it
that
keeps
good.
people in.
All right, do you have any other words of advice or anything else you want to say to our cosplayers out here at Phoenix Fan Fusion?
Well, word of advice is like, if you come to Comic-Con thinking like, oh, no, I'm not going to cosplay, I'm too timid for that, don't. The first time I came here, that was my feeling, and then I entered this vibe, and I was like, damn, I should have gone for it. And then a year later, I was all too excited to just like get going with this. Also, for any Transistor fans out there, I just want to let you know I have been eating flatbread just for this interview.
Well, we love it. Thank you so much for being on the show with us
Thank you very much
today.
for having me.
You look amazing.
Thank you. It's always nice to appreciate it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you for
There you
being
go.
on the show.
And
We
let's
hope
make
to
sure
see you
that-
around later.
It's heavy.
With that.
Nice.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Incredible.
And if you want to, let's get it just 1 second on the camera so people can see it.
Well, and like
Perfect.
the eye part is like domed.
Oh, on both sides it's domed, guys. It's gorgeous. Wow. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the con.
With us.
Thank
Love
you.
it.
Yes.
Oh no! By all means, do what you need to do.
Guys, we've got a line of people. Come on over here.
Come on over.
We've got Cruella bracing us.
You
with
guys
her
will be shivering in fear at this next one.
Yes, woo, gorgeous.
Oh my goodness! Hello, hi.
These
How are you?
pal-
I'm so sorry. As you guys
Gorgeous.
know, if you've been watching CosTalke Live, I am a seamstress, and just please tell us your name, what you're dressed as.
My name is Tiffany.
You can go ahead and take the mic for you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That is yours.
Yeah.
I am dressed as Cruella from the live action movie.
Yes, you're gorgeous. Now tell us about how you made this, what's going on, any of the elements you want to share.
Yes, I think the thing I want to share first and foremost is that the items on this bodice are of very personal value and sentimental value to me. Right here, this was made by my father.
Oh,
And
wow.
He passed away. But I keep it over my heart.
Oh, that's great. And you can
I'm
incorporate.
sorry, I keep telling myself I'm not going to cry.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You know what? I lost both my parents too, so I know exactly what you're going through.
Yeah.
But you know what? I love that you can keep it in, keep something of him so
Yeah.
close to you, and doing something that you love in cosplay.
Yeah, of course.
I love that detail. Like, it's,
Yeah,
and there are
it's such a beautiful detail about the
Yeah,
costume.
and there are other things here too. I have the colada.
Yes.
I'm single, so my heart is still out to the world. This little owl charm. I don't know if your cameras can pick that
Oh,
up.
I wish they could.
My
but-
friend left that behind when she visited me one week, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want it back?" She's like, "No, go ahead and keep it." Like, okay.
Wow,
And
that's so cool.
I just found it when I was looking for things. I'm like, "Hey, I should
It's
put that on there."
perfect.
And then it's like right here, I've got Kuan Yin, who is like my goddess. I love her and her story. So yeah, that's
I see. And what is this on your belt? Yep. What is that? It looks gorgeous.
That is just something I saw at Joann's and really liked.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
it's anything that like resonates with you. But I am loving your. I think they're called paillettes. What are they? Wait, epaulets.
Yes,
Yes. Tell me about those.
Those I made myself. They are actually detachable.
Okay.
And these are cake toppers
Oh
that I
my
ordered
God.
on Amazon, and they're super lightweight. I
Yes.
haven't had any trouble with them. I am so satisfied with how they turned out.
They're so cute, guys. I can see it right up close. They're so cute.
Carriage, just
I know, because
And the thimble right on top.
yeah, because those were details I noticed in the film.
Yes.
And I mean, the one from the actual movie, all of this right here is watch parts, metal watch parts, and I'm like, wow, that must be heavy.
It's gorgeous. And I'm
Yep.
looking at this chain.
Yep.
Yeah, is that-
just plastic purse chain?
It's plastic.
Yep.
Okay, it looks metal.
great.
I know.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's it. I need that for my costume.
It's gorgeous. So why did you choose? Is this? I am bad. I did not watch the movie. Oh my god. Is this from the movie or did you design something?
It is
Okay.
from the movie. I wasn't going to do it at first, but when it was made clear that I was going to be able to come to Comic-Con, and after the pandemic and not being able to get back to the geek culture and conventions, I just wanted to come back with a bang.
This is a
And-
bang.
Yes, thank you.
Big.
Yes.
Like, go big or
So
go
why
home.
this specific costume?
It's just it was just so amazing, the part in the movie where Emma Stone climbs on top of the car and uses the skirt to cover it up, and it's just like, here I am, world.
Yeah.
It's just so amazing, and I just
empowering.
exactly. I love the Cruella movie. It was definitely not anything like what I thought it might be. I had never really expected to find it actually empowering. I mean, come on, what is it about a bad girl that is so good?
And it's so fashion. It's
Oh,
so fashion,
yes,
right?
yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do love.
Did you make this?
I did.
That's what I thought.
There is some detail I noticed that you guys probably, well, you can see it actually because I can see on the monitor, is the dip dye on the bottom is like a nice little
It's
detail.
called ombre.
Yeah, the ombre.
Yes.
Which it's on the ground, right? So people are like,
you guys can see on the monitor too. That skirt is enormous.
it's gorgeous.
Well, considering the one from the movie was 20 feet long.
Yeah. And here at a big event, yeah. And here at a big event, it's not ideal to have a 20 foot
Oh,
long
no,
train, so-
definitely not.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on climbing on top of any cars, even if it is to diss
Hey,
my arch nemesis.
Never say never, but before you go, do you have any last minute like tip or like an anecdote or anything you would think that you'd like to share with the audience?
I really don't know. This costume was incredibly challenging. I wasted a lot of money and materials trying to make
It's
it,
not
but
waste.
I mean,
waste if you learn it.
well, it
Yeah,
is the
we're
destiny
learning.
of an artist. I guess really don't give up. Keep trying. You only gain more knowledge as you challenge
Yes.
yourself. You know, because this one I'm kind of stepping out of my wheelhouse. I normally do steampunk reconstructions.
Yeah.
This is like my first time really trying to do a direct recreation of something.
I see a little like steampunk with the chains and things like that.
And the little details that you shared. So it is beautiful. And I love what you said. Like you challenge yourself, you know, to get better. Yeah.
Or just make a big mess. Either way.
Well, that's inevitable. So.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you so much, Tiffany, for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your event. And we'll see you around.
All right.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Now, we've got a couple of comments I want to highlight, but we can bring our next, let's see. I do want her to come back on, though. Yeah. Okay, so come on down.
Come on over.
Oh, okay.
Wherever's most comfortable. Wherever's most comfortable for you. Oh, there's like little like toadstools on the back. Oh my gosh, those are so cute.
Yeah, it is a little low, so be careful when you sit down. Okay, I'm just going to move your tail a little bit. And while you guys gaze at this gorgeous outfit, I'm going to read some comments. Let's see. Oh, Xiaojing Kao says, love the costumes. Thank you so much. Joya says, what character is that? And I do apologize that I didn't see that comment before. I'm not sure which one you meant. We just had Cruella, and we had another character from Vikings.
We had Red, and we had Mandalorian, an original Mandalorian.
And then we also have another comment from YouTube. Who are you all going to cosplay as tomorrow? If you're talking to me and Liz, I'm going to be Raven from Teen Titans.
And I'm going to be Auntie Aqua from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep tomorrow.
Yeah, so we've got 2 cosplayers here with us, and we're going to hand you guys the mic. We want you to tell us your name. Whatever name you want to give is up to what you're cosplaying as. Talk about your cosplay and your experience at Phoenix Fan Fusion. Are you able to hold the mic, or would you like me to hold it for you? Okay, all right.
Hi, my character is made by my grandson. He made the costume, he developed the character. He calls her Sylvia. I am a grandmother possum. Opossum, excuse me. And he did all the patterns and everything from, right?
That's impressive.
And sometimes I help him with the stitching, but then after I leave, he takes it out and redoes it because he's so wonderfully precise and good with his costume making. So, and I have a 6-foot long tail. 8 feet. Okay, very
Get
good.
it right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's hear from
Okay, so what's your name? What are you dressed as?
My name's Joey. I'm dressed as Pyro from Team Fortress 2. And
What's your experience been at Fan Fusion so far?
it's been really nice, actually. I met a few other people from Team Fortress. I got Heavy, a bunch of engineers, 2 scouts, and also a sniper who gave me head pats. It was very nice.
Oh, is this, you said from Team Fortress?
Team Fortress.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2.
Now, did you make this?
I made all of this from scratch, except for the boots, obviously.
You did not make the boots. How dare you?
Easy fabric to work with.
No, it is not at all. And it's not very breathable either, so I'm very sweaty.
Imagine not.
Yeah, no, I'm very sweaty. And I even made the tank, too.
Wow, very good.
Thank you. It has little charms at the bottom, but they fell off. Hold on, let me get my mask on to show that.
He's gonna go grab a mask. So he's your grandson, is that
He
correct?
is my grandson, yes. And I bought his first Comic-Con ticket when he was 13. And then
Grandma of the century.
And then we've been going. Last year we went to FurCon, and that's when he said, "Would you like a costume?" And I'm like,
She asked me if she wanted to, if she could be a furry. I'm not sure.
I did.
okay.
All right, that's
I can
the
hold it
story.
up here if you want. Okay.
That is the story. You're right. I asked him if grandmas could be furries, and he said, "Absolutely, I'll make you a costume."
Grandmas can be anything they want.
You know, it's true, isn't it?
And the mask is super cool too.
Yeah.
Like, take a look at that.
It like that.
So what is this made out of?
So I made a thing out of what's it called? Monster clay. I sculpted a thing out of that. The horn lights up. I don't know if you can see that.
I can see it. It looks really cool.
But I made a thing out of monster clay, and then I put silicone on it, and then made a resin mold out of this. So this is all resin. These are 2 parts. I had to glue it together.
Wow.
And also the lenses are what's that called? Plexiglass with black tinting, like car tint. Because I had another thing where I had to tint things black, So I just kind of used leftover stuff for it, and it worked.
And did you do the lighting part yourself too?
Yeah, because I had to make this hollow, so I'm like, I want to put a little thing in there, so I put the lights in there.
Very multi-talented. Oh my goodness! Like I am
a very talented
impressed.
family. I like it. Yeah. So is this your first cosplay, right?
Dressed up. I've been to other cosplays, but not dressed up.
Oh, so this is your first cosplay at an event.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry, I don't understand everything. Yes, you are quite right. Yes, yeah.
And what do you want to do next?
I don't know. I'm still just experiencing it today. I'm like, this is so cool. It's completely different than coming as a spectator.
So it's okay. So it's your first experience. I want to hear your insight on the first time being a cosplayer. Then, how are you feeling? What do you love about it?
Oh, thank you.
I love that I can walk out, up and down and around and pretend that I'm a grandmother possum. I have a cane.
You don't pretend, you are.
Yeah, I am, and I love being able to see everyone here in this lounge like this, and just the imaginations of everyone and how they put their costumes together. It's just so fascinating.
That is wonderful, and we'd love to get one last tip and from you.
Any words of advice? Anything you'd like to say to the cosplayers at Fan Fusion?
Well, for making cosplays, definitely make sure you have enough time to make everything.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah, I didn't really have that much of a problem, but stay on track. That is definitely a thing, because it did stress me out a lot because I kept procrastinating, and just do it, because you're not going to do it if you don't.
Yeah, that is great advice. Guys, thank you so much.
What's that?
Yeah, thank you
we
so
would
much.
never.
Never, ever. You guys are amazing. I love family, inspiring family. I'm going to help move this out of the way.
You guys look incredible. I hope you have a great rest of your con. Thank you so much for being on our show.
Y'all good? All right.
Awesome.
Wow, that was a lot of fun.
Oh gosh, I am so impressed with
Me too.
He made his whole suit.
Yes.
I'm I think I've worked with that fabric once.
I love that grandma was like, I want to be a furry.
Good for her. Live your best life.
You know what? The detail up close is incredible.
I love the tail. It's very soft.
Oh my gosh.
So we have a returning guest, and you look completely different. If you guys don't recognize
the magic of cosplay,
I'm gonna let her talk again. Introduce yourself and your character. Yeah, right there. I'll give you the mic. Yeah, just same thing as yesterday.
So what's your name? Who are you dressed as?
My name is Panda. I am dressed as a female Hitachi Shinso from My Hero Academia, and I very much got to make this all myself with help from my mom.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with the show. So this is a gender bend?
Yeah.
Do you often do a lot of gender bends?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Do you want your mom to come on? Does she want to come on? Yeah, she
Oh, yeah, she's...
Oh, do you want to... Are you able to at all, or... Uh-oh.
Here. Oh, okay. There we go. The tail is on the show.
Honestly, because yesterday she was so sweet, so supportive of her daughter Panda here filming. She was in Ray. She was cosplaying too, and I was like, wait a minute, why is she not up here with us?
We've been cosplaying since she was 8, so 11 years.
So okay, so give her the mic. So
what's your
mom and
name?
daughter
Who are you
talk.
dressed as?
Yes.
I am Kimsker, and I'm Dragon May Tahu. Here with my daughter Bryn. Again,
Panda.
been here.
Panda.
I'm sorry, Panda. Been here for years and years. We're disappointed when COVID shut everything down for a few years, and we're so excited that it's back.
I am glad though it shut down for the time it needed, so we can have time to do everything that we needed to do. We had time to prepare for another con. And I'm just very glad that everyone now is safe and vaccinated.
And I noticed this year a bigger percentage of people are dressed, cosplaying. I'd say in the past when it was some more people, but maybe 30% of the people dressed. And I'd say there's more people dressed this year than not. So it's amazing.
I want to learn about your dynamic, because who was the first cosplayer? So tell me who cosplayed first, who is the planner of the cosplays, and do you guys cosplay characters together?
So, can I lead with this?
You sure can.
So I'm the one who came up with the idea first, because I've always loved cosplaying since I was little. I'm like, Mom, we have to cosplay this. My friend also wants to cosplay, so we're going to cosplay together. Can you help be my handler and stuff like that? And then so later on, so there's other shows like the show Ruby. So I was Ruby, she was Raven. I was Kana, and she was Toru. And then we've done another one, like she was Sombra from the game Overwatch, and I was, what's her name? Diva.
I am a huge Overwatch player, so that's
It's so
cute,
fun.
so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so Bryn started off as My Little Pony.
Panda, sorry.
I keep, I'm the worst.
Yeah,
Started off as My Little Pony and has evolved to designing her own cosplays. I help a little bit with the sewing, but when it comes to design, it's all her.
That's wonderful. So you sew as well?
Yes.
Yes, so we both sew.
She's taught me how to sew.
Yes, my mom taught me how to sew as well, and we way back in 1996. I saw my first cosplayers at San Diego Comic-Con. The percentage there was like 2%. 2% of people were in costume, and my mom's like, "That's cool," because she sewed, and I'm like, "Yeah." So she actually taught me to sew. She started helping me with my cosplay. Yeah, she's no longer with us, but I know that she would be here with me like you, and she'd be like, "Who can I be?" Because at the time, I'm sure she was like, "I want to cosplay," but back in like the 90s, 2000s, it was kind of taboo. So, but tell me about your experience here at Comic-Con together, cosplaying as a family.
We've dragged my brother once or twice into, he was playing Reaper when I was Diva and Sombra. But other than that, we've had like overall good experiences. We haven't had any like bad or like popping out, but a lot of people have stopped us in the hallway being like, oh my god, photo now, please. And of course it's like the best feeling.
And do you watch anime and play games as well, or do you?
I watch my kids' game. I've watched anime. It's mostly I'm an artist from theater. So the first time we did Comic-Con, like I said, she was My Little Pony. I was just dressed in streetwear, and as soon as I walked in, I thought, these are my people.
Were you jealous? Were you
oh my
like,
God,
why?
I got to I mean, it instant inspiration, and we just went to work on. And I'm lucky. I have a host studio in my house. Nothing but cosplay wigs, anything you could think of.
That is the dream,
Yeah,
you know. And it's
room.
like, and I don't know how old you are, but obviously your mother's here. You're an adult, but I am actually a lot older than I look. And
You don't look like it.
I'm nearing 40. I'm very close to 40. But I am just like, the older I get, the more like career. I'm like, I can buy more cosplay things. I have a whole room for cosplay because when I started, I was 17. So of course, yeah. So we're making our cosplay on the dinner table, and like, where are we eating? Like, I don't know, eat on the floor.
We had the same thing happen. The exact same thing.
But it's amazing, right? When you're like an adult geek, like, and you can buy all your. My husband's like, "Why do you have 85 dolls?" I'm like, "Because I can."
I can and I will.
And I can afford it. Like, what do you want me to buy? You know, at least I'm not one of those that buys handbags and they're just lying around. I mean, whatever. Handbags, do you handbags. But me, I'm dolls, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, do you guys have any last words of wisdom you'd like to share?
No, the more the merrier. If you're going to come to Fan Fest, dress, take part, be creative, be part of the action. Don't be a spectator, be a participant.
And then once again, please drink water, please eat some food, make sure you're hydrated and everything's good and all.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. If you come back by again tomorrow, we'd love to have you.
Some very practical advice. Anyone who's at Fan Fusion. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I love that we've had lots of like generational and like family cosplays
that
on
is
here
so
today.
cool.
Yes, because it used to be that, come on over here.
Please come on over.
Miss Queen, come on over. So it's great because like when I used to start cosplaying, my mom would come with me and she was kind of like my handler too. Y'all good, girl? Yeah.
Where's your husband?
My husband.
Okay, so we can go straight into chit chat, but we're gonna do this properly. So you're gonna introduce yourself, talk about your gorgeous cosplay, and just, girl, the floor is yours.
Okay, so what is your name? Who are you dressed as?
Well, I'm Ashley Does Cosplay, and I'm dressed as Emily from The Corpse Bride, a Tim Burton masterpiece. And I am very hot, so sorry I keep fanning myself. I hope it's not giving you like a wind effect in the microphone.
You guys, if you're at Phoenix Fan Fusion, please make sure you're drinking water.
Please, because the heat will get you quick.
Yes, talk about your outfit.
Well, let's see. I made this myself. The whole thing is like I made. I painted my leg. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I painted my leg.
And what a leg it is. Look at them femurs.
I cut one leg off so that it's like a one leg situation from my bones. And my one like arm that I painted the glove for from my bones. And yeah.
Those phalanges, girl.
I think the only thing I did not make for this is the actual like gloves.
Tell us
Like,
about the dress.
so the dress I layered with like a layer of, what is this? Organza?
Organza.
And then I hand painted the like lace detail.
Can I share the
Of course, the veil.
Yeah. Here we go.
So I painted this with like puffy paint, and then I burned holes in it and I burned the edges so that it would kind of create that like very undead feeling and kind of
Like
dipped
moth-eaten.
it. Yeah, like
I love it.
Sprayed it with like paint, like diluted acrylic paint to kind of give it that very like Emily vibe, very Tim Burton-y, very swirly.
And I'm looking at this gorgeous lace detail.
Oh, thanks. This little thing. So I have on a corset under here, and this is the first time I've worn this to a con, so it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird, like wearing it in person, because I've only worn it for pictures, and wearing it in person versus wearing it for pictures is very different.
Yes,
Of course.
it is.
So I'm just like walking around all day, and I keep like making adjustments and pulling on it, and I'm like, okay, mental note for like next time I plan to wear this, I'll probably make some like changes. But it's a good. I think it's good. It's as comfortable as I think any kind of like gown can be. But
Well,
yeah.
it looks amazing.
Oh,
Have
thanks.
you been having fun at Fan Fusion?
I have. I just had lunch and I had me a little drink, so I'm feeling really good.
I have a feeling you've been getting stopped for photos probably every couple of steps.
I have been getting stopped for photos quite a few times, and I don't know. I don't mind it. I'm happy to take pictures. I think most cosplayers are. That's like a nature of it. You wear your cosplay so you can feel famous for a day, and like we love that. So I'm looking forward to today and tomorrow, like in my Poison Ivy tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Ooh, excellent.
So I'll try to stop by tomorrow too.
We would love to have you.
I'm just gonna like plug Ashley here. She actually by trade is a hair stylist.
I am.
And she does both me and Liz's hair.
Yes, she does.
So I've actually got
Of course, neither of
I've got an appointment with Ashley because I
trust us. It looks good.
yeah. We don't wear wigs because we hate our hair. We wear it because we have to for our character. But if you do see me, it's been a while. She's gonna touch me up and I'm gonna look gorgeous again.
Yeah, it's in like a couple days.
Yes.
I'm so excited for your like appointment.
Yes, so I was like purposely like, wait a minute, I've got a pageant coming up. I want it to look fresh, so I'm like, okay, this is what we gotta do.
Like, it has to happen now.
She's like, I can't do you in one day. I'm like, let's do 2, let's do 3, let's do 4, whatever you need to do. Like, I just do it, and she does some gorgeous work, guys. So if you want to like support, like I love to like shout her out because I'm like, hey, she's a cosplayer.
Support local cosplayers. Go get your hair done.
Yeah, support her next cosplay.
So you can follow her. Ashley does cosplay and Ashley does hair.
Ashley does cosplay, Ashley does hair, Ashley does style. If you want non-cosplay content where you like looking at me, there you go.
Who doesn't want to look at you, Ashley? Girl, stop it. My husband's right there. You don't watch it. Oh, wait, now he's watching. So tell us about your husband. Is he cosplaying?
Michael is cosplaying as Victor from the Corpse Bride. If he wants to come over, he can. Hopefully he'll come say hi.
Yeah, it'd be great if you would love to come over.
If Michael doesn't come over and you're looking for a bride at Phoenix Fan Fusion, she is already in the dress.
Yes, if anybody like my husband does not want to be over here, so perhaps
I
need a new
think
husband.
good for now.
I don't need a husband. I'm just
he's
kidding.
spoken.
But I do remember the first time I did like see like your husband was in a picture when you were a Tiana, and he was a perfect Naveen.
Michael makes amazing. He's such a good cosplayer, and he's like, it's funny because he's like really shy, so he's just not one of
No kidding.
It's clearly you don't want to come over here, but like he's just such a shy person that it's so like a juxtaposition to like how he is when he's in cosplay, because everyone always says his cosplays look so good, and then like you're like, oh my god, hi. He's just like,
yeah, that's so funny.
Michael is a very effortless cosplayer.
he is.
It's kind of puts it on, and you're like, oh my gosh.
It's really yes, it is a little bit because like he just like is just so good.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I have to do like a full body paint. He just like combs his hair back and it's perfect.
He just wakes up. He woke up like that.
It's disgusting.
He woke up in that 3-piece suit.
Yeah. So I'm going to hand you this back, and if you have any last minute words you'd like to say, because we're getting close to ending here, so whatever you want to say to the audience about anything.
Well, I don't have much to say. I'm really excited for like this upcoming year with the conventions like coming back. Like we're so happy for that. So I hope to see more of everyone here and hang out with my good friends and make new cosplays and all that stuff. I guess Do you have any
love
plans for
seeing you
cosplays this
too.
year? Because I certainly do. I got
Are you like insisting that we should join you?
Yes, please. If you message me and like want to do a cosplay with me, like I'll probably say yes.
Yeah, totally. We'll totally get working on it. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look amazing. Enjoy the rest of your event.
We always love having you on the show.
Guys, we are getting close to the end and we would love to hear your comments. So be sure to throw them in the chat. This is our only live today. If you missed our panel earlier today, we will be live tomorrow. It will be at 10 to 11 and then 3 to 4. So you can either tune in if you're at home or come to the Cosplay Lounge on the second floor at 229B. And you can come on just like these guys and show off your cosplay. What do you think of today's cosplayers?
Oh my gosh, they're amazing.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've been to such a big convention. I think this is kind of the first big one.
Yeah,
I've
this is
attended.
and this is the biggest one in the States. So we're just like,
Since
wow.
cons have come back, and I'm just so blown away by not only how many cosplayers there are, but how good everyone looks, and everyone's having such a great time.
Yes, so good. Yes, so we do have. I wonder if I wanted to get the Mando group on, but they look like they're taking a break. So we'll try and get the Fallout group did Mando today. So hopefully we can get them tomorrow. But guys, if you do have any questions, throw them in the chat. If you are here, don't forget to watch the Masquerade tonight. I know it's competing with Grogu's 51st birthday. I know. I'm sorry, guys. But if you didn't get a ticket to Grogu's party, come see us in Masquerade because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't wait to see those costumes on stage.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be like the last, because I don't really compete. So the last time I actually did compete, because it was like I was supposed to compete with Sam, like as a pair, and then I didn't get my costume done in time. Oops, but I was still registered, so I'm like, all right, I'll enter. So that was a really great experience.
It's been a while since I've competed too.
Yeah, and you were in there too.
What the last one was?
That might have been
It must have been in 2019.
Yeah, I was probably Tucson. Oh no, you judged Tucson.
Yeah, I judged Tucson Comic Con. Masquerade.
Yeah.
Was WonderCon when we competed together? Was that the last?
No.
No?
Oh, you're right. Probably.
Maybe
No, you were.
I have no idea.
No, you did ECCC.
When
was ECCC? Was
think.
it? Okay, we're so confused, guys.
Oh my goodness.
That's how long it's been.
Stopped having any kind of meaning after 2020, you guys. Let me tell you.
I know, right? Well, as we wrap up the last couple minutes, what else, do you want to talk about anything else? Anything you wanted to share?
I'm just so excited to be back here at Phoenix Fan Fusion, and it was so great to talk to all these amazing cosplayers.
Yes.
And I'm super excited to just be dressed up again.
I know, right? To be dressed up in public and like not at the mall, and people are like, "What's she doing?" But I do have to say, we did do the CosTalke live panel, and Liz was so cute. She shared her favorite CosTalke moment as all the way up until today. You know, from when we started.
Right.
And can you share it again? Because I'm gonna plug it.
She just wants to hear it again.
I want to hear it again. Yeah, because it involves me.
For the CosTalke live panel earlier today, we had to share our favorite moments. A lot of people picked the funniest moments, of course. I'm like, okay, well, I can't repeat any of those. One of my fondest memories of CosTalke Live wasn't even on a stream. It was 2 nights ago when we were preparing this CosTalke Live corner, me and Jessica. So we made this backdrop right here, the CosTalke Live backdrop, sponsored by iFootage. And we set up this corner, and it was just us super late at night in the Phoenix Convention Center in room 229, which is where you can find us now, to the point where we're like, I don't think anybody knows we're in this convention
so
center.
quiet.
I'm pretty sure it's just us.
Yeah, it was so quiet.
Convention center, just playing music, working on this corner, getting it ready.
Running around barefoot because we didn't want to get like this a mess.
Yes,
and it was so much fun.
One of my most fun memories being a part of CosTalke Live.
Hi. Yeah, come on over.
We have another guest.
Yeah, our last guest. And just before we finish up, I'd like to mention iFootage is one of our partner sponsors. They have equipment for filming. They have accessories, and they also do come out with some awesome lights. They are they're really great. You should check them out. iFootage. I think it's iFootage.com, Kevin. iFootagegear.com. Yes, I've got my director here to help me.
Cosplay malfunction.
No problem.
You're
Yes.
in Cosplay Lounge.
Yes.
There is a repair station. So.
Yes, so I'm going to give you the mic. Go ahead and say your name and introduce yourself and what you're cosplaying as.
So my name is I go by a persona. My name is Lily, Lily of the Valley. That's my Insta. I make my own stuff, and I don't have a sewing machine.
Wow, so all hand sewing?
Yes, all hand sewing.
That is impressive.
This was all once a piece of fabric, like embroidered arms.
And who's the character?
So this is Tsubaki Nakatsusuka from, I think I butchered it, but like,
it's okay.
From Soul Eater. I also made Black Star for my brother. I don't know where he is.
And how do you feel about being at Phoenix Comic Con?
Honestly, I come here like every year, so I love it. I like to hang around with the other furries. I am from Canada, so I can't bring my fursuit, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you flew down here?
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Unfortunately, I can't bring my fursuit, but I like to hang around with the other furries.
Yeah, that's
All right, awesome.
Do you want to shout out your Instagram or social media that you have?
So, okay. This is weird because I haven't ever done this before.
No problem.
So at 66 Lily of the Valley 99, that's my Instagram. No, actually, that's my TikTok. My Instagram is ii_ Lily of the Valley _ii, and my Facebook is Hubba Bubba. That's it.
Great. Well,
yeah.
Let me just help you do a little bit of a malfunction there. Do you want to? Oh, there we go. Yep.
Well, it's like the outfit in the manga. So like
there you go. Yes. It's as accurate as like the manga. So thank you so much, Lily, for joining us.
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead and write down your Instagram information, we can share it so that people can follow you. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Yes,
thank you for being on the show.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm just gonna do one quick check. We don't have any comments. I think we're all good. So thank you.
Covered it just so thoroughly.
Thank you for joining us again, and we do apologize that we were late. Please, thank you to our sponsor, iFootageGear.com. They do camera equipment, lighting systems. You can do your own setup. Like cosplayers do their own setups now. So check it out. And we do want to also thank Cosbond for generously donating equipment here for the Cosplay Lounge that is run by the Blue Ribbon Army in room 229. So guys, tune in tomorrow. We'll be live again at 10 a.m. here in the lounge. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the
see
show.
your costumes tomorrow. So please come by room 229.
Yes.
Show them off.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you on the show.
Thank you guys, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.